Hi, my fidget, sorry, but I haven't been making Dandy World content lately. The reason why I haven't been is because when I've been grinding in MM. But the second reason is also because of the situation happening currently with the Dandy World developers, so thanks to all of that happening, making videos on that game wouldn't get me as much views, plus I care about the people who make games. I want to play and support people that are good, so that's another reason why I haven't been playing. But now that all changed now, I'm completely on Quell. Side due to this message that she sent out not that long ago in her Discord server. I will play it. I will be using text-to-speech so y'all don't have to read it.
Hey guys, it's Quell. Let me start by saying thank you for your patience and even the occasional words of support during the last few weeks. It has meant more to me and the team than you can imagine. Until now, I have remained quiet about this situation and the troubling circumstances, and I owe you all an explanation for that silence. This is painful to write, but the community deserves to hear it from me directly, in my own words. A lot has been said about me over the past several weeks, and most of it has been painful in ways I'm still processing. I know some have criticized and even attacked my silence as avoidance or an answer of its own. It was not. I felt a matter this serious deserved more than a reaction written in the heat of the moment, without all the facts, and I was not willing to say something I had not thought through carefully as I also processed my own trauma. I've taken the time I needed to steady myself, talk with my team, meet with a professional, and work with the proper authorities to handle this to the best of my ability. This situation is not the kind of thing to ever want to rush, but as I said, you all deserve the truth, plainly and in my own words, so here it is. I was around 14 when I first got involved with the online spaces where all of this began. I was a kid. Like a lot of kids who find their friends on the internet, I trusted quickly, and I trusted some people who had not earned it. During a vulnerable stretch of those early years, someone stepped into my life and worked his way into my trust. I was 15 or 16 at the time and believed he was a friend. For a long time, I had no reason to think otherwise, and we spent a lot of time together. I want to walk through what came next carefully, because the timeline matters and I want you all to have it right. Before I share, this is painfully triggering for me, and might be for others who share a similar experience, so consider this my warning to anyone in advance. In August 2024, I was shown a drawing this person had made years earlier that depicted fictional characters. I was disgusted and horrified. However, this person had an explanation. He said he had been peer-pressured into drawing it in, that it had since been used against him. And in that moment, I had nothing to weigh against his word, and certainly didn't have the tools to truly process the scope of it all. This was supposed to be my friend. He had convinced me that this was not as it appeared, and I didn't have the maturity to realize I was being manipulated. I own that and will forever wish I had found the strength to see through him sooner. That changed in October 2024. I was then shown clear, undeniable evidence of what this person had actually done. This was not another drawing that manipulation tactics could excuse. This was real, unambiguous proof involving an actual person, and there was nothing left to explain away. I found out that morning in October, and by that night I had spoken with him directly and removed him from the game and company. It was made public the very next day. I did not wait, I did not negotiate, and I did not look for a reason to keep him around. The moment I knew, I acted. While the steps taken were definitive and immediate, cutting someone loose is not the same as switching off a light. He had been woven into the work for years, woven himself. My life and community, and removing him did not end overnight, emotionally or professionally. There were accounts to secure, assets to transfer, and the moderation tools that keep this community safe needed to be placed back into trusted hands. I kept in contact for that purpose and no other, and the moment the handoff was complete, I cut him off entirely. I understand that the 2 months between those moments have raised questions for some, and I've seen it said that the delay is proof I knew and stayed silent. That is simply not true. The moment I had the full and complete picture of what this person had done, I acted, and I did not wait. To suggest anything else is to ignore what actually happened, which is hurtful, irresponsible, and simply not the facts. To anyone in this community who was hurt by this person, or by anyone who used a position of trust and authority to cause harm, I'm so deeply sorry. I hear you, I believe you, and your safety matters more to me than my own comfort or reputation. If you are carrying something heavy from any of this, please reach out to an adult, a professional, or someone you and your family trusts. You are not alone, and you did nothing to deserve it. I, personally, have struggled to understand my own trauma while revisiting the situation. No, I will forever struggle with what happened then, and the pain I feel as part of this community, but also as a young adult that was manipulated, and at the time, incapable of processing the impact of what was happening to many of us. This community and the world we've built together has always been the point of everything I do. Every mechanic, every tune exists because my team and I keep showing up for the people who love this game, and that will never stop. More than 100 people work on the Dandy's World IP, and millions of you play it. I take that responsibility seriously. I always have and always will. Through all of this, the work has not stopped. Over the past couple years, I have built a team of trusted professionals to help build Dandy's World. The team has continued to work hard through the past few weeks, and nothing is more important to all of us than our community and its safety. Because so much of this rests on me, doing right by this situation has taken time I would otherwise have spent on the game itself. Our work has continued all the same, and you will be hearing from the studio soon. I pray that you understand that the stories you may hear or have been reading on social media are not always reliable and may even be outright false. My team and I will continue working through the proper legal and law enforcement channels so that more of the truth can come out publicly and hopefully bring closure to everyone impacted. We are fighting for the true version of events to be shared with the help of proper professionals. As the creator of this community, I must own all of this and say I am sorry if I've disappointed anyone along the way. While I will own my shortcomings as a young creator and leader, I know.
Yeah, so basically that's what's been happening, and I'm sorry, QL, for believing all the stuff I've been seeing and hearing from my friends and internet. I know I have nothing to be sorry for, but I just feel bad for believing all of this, especially because I was a really big fan of the game. But before I was a big fan of the game, at first when I saw the game launch off and grow its popularity, it looked like a kid's game to me, so I started hating on it, but not online. Of course, then one of my friends who were watching these videos and knew about the game convinced me to play it with them when it released on Xbox, and ever since then I've really enjoyed the game, and it kind of hurt to know that the creator of one of my favorite games was doing all of this, but now I know that stuff isn't true. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope this helped y'all understand the situation better, for the people that are part of the community, but don't have Discord. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and bye.